a speed demon, it's a handling demon. It's for corners and chicanes and things like that. Hey, somebody had to flex themselves, I guess. Yeah, there's that truck. Were you in a hurry? Oh, there he goes. He's in such a hurry. Oh. Illegal traffic maneuvers. Opening the hood. Howdy there, folks. Good morning, good afternoon, good day to you, whichever of those applies at this current point in time. Glad you guys are here. We are returning to the second video of an AC compressor repair on this 2007 Lotus Elise with 11,800 miles on the odometer. We kind of ran into what I perceive to be a part snafu. For those of you guys who missed the first video, I will leave a link to it down in this video's description and in the comment section. But I had to stop mid-repair due to a parts issue that I encountered when we received the new replacement from the parts people AC compressor that's supposed to fit this Toyota engine in this Lotus over here. I unboxed the unit, and at first glance it looks like it's the right thing, or the right one, or the correct one. And they tell me it's a correct one at the dealership or wherever this thing came from. I didn't buy that part, customer supplied that thing. Now, like I said, at first glance, it completely looks like it's the right one. The mounting bolts are in the same position, the plug is in the same position, but I had noticed a slight discrepancy with this little wire right here going to that sensor device. And also, we can see that this pulley is about 15% larger than the one that came off of it. So that's going to translate into a slower rotational speed on the compressor. Now, after I had bounced this part back at the people that sold it for that car over there, they tell me that this is the correct compressor. I find that odd because the wiring on that vehicle is a one-wire activation system just for the AC clutch. You see how we only have one pin that is pinned inside of our connector right here, and there's only a singular wire coming out. When we go over to the car, we will also notice that the counterpart to this connector is only a single wire connector. So we have a compressor here that runs a 3-wire system. See the 3 pins in there? Light. We've got the 1 wire going to the compressor clutch coil. Then there's 2 more wires that go over to this little sensor thing right here. Now, I was mistaken. This apparently, according to the parts people over there, they say that this is not a variable geometry or variable displacement compressor. They tell me that this right here is a speed sensor. Now, I don't know why we would need a speed sensor on a compressor. Maybe I'm just out of date a little bit and I'm not aware of the latest and greatest. But they also say that this compressor, regardless of the speed sensor, can be installed in that car and it will function as designed. Now, I know that's a bunch of pish-posh hoo-ha because it's going to turn slower than the factory original AC compressor. But they insist that the installer, which is me, is incorrect in my opinion that this compressor does not go to that car. And it doesn't go to that car. That's a Lotus. This is a Chinese new component. See, new compressor made in China. So Lotus does not make brand new, or China does not make brand new Lotus parts to go inside of their Elises. So I can tell you right now that's not the right compressor, because the right compressor is a Denso compressor. That's what's supposed to go in it. But I think the issue is the Denso compressor is like $1,600 and this compressor is like $400 or somewhere in that zone. So we have a major price discrepancy. So whoever the Lotus representative is at the parts place, they say this works. Now, I've been through, and I hate to say this, I've been reading a few of the forums on the interwebs, and people have run across the exact same scenario. And according to the forum people, they say that if you install this compressor with leaving this sensor out, this clutch will engage. However, they also say that due to the slower rotational speed of the shaft because of the larger diameter pulley, that this compressor underperforms in that platform and you end up getting hot air unless you're actually like moving down the road 40-50 miles an hour plus. So what I'm going to try to do, since everybody in the world tells me that this is the right part and this is not, I'm going to go ahead and install this compressor. We're going to see what happens. But before I do that, we're going to pull this clutch off of the old compressor and stick it over here on the new compressor to keep the shaft speed the same. So that's I mean, it's risky. I don't really want to do it, but that's what we have to do. I mean, I hate doing it on a car like this because not all parts are created equal, and that is a scientific and economic fact. But I have no other options here, so we're just gonna roll with it and see what happens. So stay tuned, because this is gonna be a very good video, maybe-ish. So here's the dealio. We're gonna go ahead and start unbolting some things here. I'm gonna get these caps off and make sure this thing is not pressurized. That's good. I'm gonna leave them on, that way we can't dump out all of the oil that's in there. There's a bunch of oil for the internal parts. I just want to make sure that those will come off easily. They're harder to remove, these little caps, once the thing is installed. So what we need to do now, I use my micrometer and I see about 20 thousandths of clearance between the clutch plate and the clutch, and about 20 thousandths on that side. Let's take these pulleys off, swap them out. Okay, so bolts out. Let's pull the clutch face out. Not losing the little shim washers, that's important, we need those. And we should have a snap ring, big old snap ring right here to pull this guy off. Alrighty, so using a set of snap ring pliers, we can go in and get on that big ring. And get in there, you. Easier said than done, yeah? Spread that snap ring open. It's out partially. Come here. Who said professional outlet? That's not true. Okay. Now the clutch slides right off. There we go. And that's what we need. So we're gonna wrench and repeat on this one here. Pull the clutch face off. There's our shim. Throw that back in there. I'm gonna put this back together with the same shims that it came apart with. So hopefully they'll be right, because I do not have a shim kit to re-shim these. Here's our snap ring. Take the clutch. Come on, clutch. What are you doing? It's not doing anything. A little bit of tappy tap action. Okay, so that's the too large clutch. Hope this thing fits. Yes, okay, that's good. Let's snap ring it on and see if I can shim that that clutch face up. If it shims up, we're good. The ring's not in the groove right here, right at the top there. I cannot like that. Did I get it? Yep, that's in there. It's in there. All the way around, good. Shim's in, or the shim. Snap ring's in. Derp. I'm gonna try to use the new clutch face here.
Clean.
Poke that down there. I think that's good. Guess we're gonna find out. And my micrometer again tells me that we have about 20 thou or whatever, 30 thou maybe, of gap right here. It looks the same, so we're gonna roll with it. That's how it's gonna be. Let's get our Lotus back in the air and let's get this thing installed. Black subscribe button, moving on up. So before we do anything, I'm going to show you guys that this is a one-wire system on the vehicle, and then we're going to put that compressor in. But I know everybody's looking to see that connector coming from the AC, and we are going to I'm going to show that to you right now. That's good. On the locks. Oh, you know what? Speaking of like rampaging about parts, check this out real quick. So we got this 2013 Camaro sitting over here, and it's got a transmission fluid leak. We're gonna put a seal in it because the torque converter's out, but I found that the shaft on that torque converter looks like it's been beat on with a hammer. I found a junkyard engine in this car, and I think they had a hard time getting this thing back together, and I think they hammered it in, and there's either a hairline crack at a weld, or there's a crack at that shaft where there was the weld where they were beating on it with a hammer. Anyway, I needed to get a new one, and I ordered a new one. They're $700. Watch this right here. We've got a 6-bolt plate right here where it bolts onto the engine's flywheel, okay? So, called up the parts store, ordered a new one. We got a new one. Part number B240017. That is the part number that crosses over to the correct torque converter. We open it up, flip it over. See, this is a major problem here. Look at that. We've got 3 mounting bolts, 1, 2, and 3. And look at our part number, B246770. 246770. You guys see that? 240017. They boxed it wrong. So this is the wrong torque converter for this box, meaning it's the wrong one for that Camaro. I cannot get parts to save my life. I'm gonna start just fixing people's cars, and I'm never gonna put parts on them. I'm just gonna take the original parts off and like recondition them and just put them back, because I grow weary of this. So very weary. Anyway, complaining rant over. Okay, down under the Lotus. Let's maneuver ourselves up into this hole here, and looky, there's our connector. And what do we see in the back of that connector? One wire, one singular wire, not 3 wires, just 1 wire. So it's a 1-wire system. There, now it's proven. Let's get this guy into its new home. Now, it came out super easy. I'm gonna put it back in super easy. I'm just gonna stick it up there, bring it around the front here, make a left, and that's its approximate mounting location. Let me go dig out the fasteners. We're gonna get this thing in position here. Then we're gonna recharge it and fire it up and see if this thing's gonna work. I think it might. They say it will, but whether it works or not, I don't like it. All right, so I've got 3 mounting bolts, not 4, just 3. So I'm gonna swing this dude around here, try to figure out where those bolts lined up. That's about pretty close. There we go. I see. Bear with me, guys. Here, I got 1 bolt coming in. We'll get them all started, then torque it down, then we'll throw the lines on. And okay, got 1. There's 1 bolt. That one's in. Next one. Who was that? I hear Militara flying around. Yeah, he's gone though. It was C-130. The Hercules. Yeah, I know. I'm easily distracted by planes, trains, and automobiles. That thing flew over and I wanted to go catch a glimpse of it. Sorry. Anyway, next bolt right here coming in. That's 2 bolts on that compressor, and then that 3rd one, that was the one up high, super duper high. I'll try to get it in through right over here. And it is sliding in. It's not threading up. What's the deal? I think there's a wire or something in the way. Okay, got it. That top one's threaded in. So now I need to tighten them down, plug it in, and then we'll get the hoses bolted on real quick like. We'll do some wobble action here to try to speed this up. It's a very nasty wobbly bit angle, but my hands are kind of raw, so I just want to speed that up a little bit. Just to run the threads down at the very least. Top bolt running down. Okay, I got that top one. This other bottom one here, I can't get after that one with a tool, so we'll do that one manually with my ratcheting wrenches. Thread that guy down. That's the last one that's not flush yet. Please turn. Here we go. Let's get some torque on these units. We'll get these two bottom ones and then I'll torque up that top one. I have stuck the hoses back in their position. So I've just got to reach up and tighten down the bolts on the hoses. You guys can't see it and I'm not even going to try to film it. I tried filming that when I took it apart. It kind of didn't work out very well. If you saw the first video, you know what I'm talking about. Click. Okay. Let's get the top one next. I'll reach around with a ratchet and a socket for the other unit. Here we go. 12 millimeter again. I'm going to come around. I can reach it better from this side over here, which is not the side y'all are seeing from, but I can get a hold of it. I can almost see it actually. Here we go. Please, please tighten down all the way. There we go. All right, we're coming up on torque. Clickage, beautiful. Okay, so now I just gotta go in there with the 210s, tighten down the bolts on the lines that y'all can't see, and we'll hook the AC machine back up to it, put it under like a half-hour vacuum it all out, tighten up that oil cooler line that I took loose on the last video, throw the belt on, and then we'll fire this thing up, see what she does. Look, all I can say is it better at least turn on and work, because I don't want to do this again. I'm just not that interested. Okay, that guy's on. That's one tight, and the other one, didn't I tell you guys I wasn't going to show you this part, and now I'm here showing you this part? I am a liar. Not really. I fibbed. There we go. Okay, so now I need to reposition this oil cooler line back where I found it. Earlier when we took this apart, this oil cooler was kind of touching that bolt right there, and I moved it to pull it down to get some clearance. So now that it's we're done in there, I can go ahead and tighten this thing back up after putting that back in position, kind of where I found it. A little bit more. Not good enough. Okay, good to go. Oil cooler's on, compressor's bolted on, 3 bolts, 2 lines, 1 connector with 1 wire, not 3. Let's get out of the way here and grab our new belt and get the belt refitted. Then we can let this thing down. Okay, so we have a new Serpentine belt here. I insisted on putting a new one on it, because why not? So all I've got to do, let's get you guys where we can see. Y'all can't see what we're seeing here. Now can you see what we're seeing here? Not really. We have limited visuals on this close quarters combat type of situation here. Anyway, I'm gonna go up and hook up on the alternator, around the water pump, around the AC compressor. I think that's how it went. I'm probably way off, I bet. Yeah, I don't remember how this went. Yeah, oops. I'm doing it all wrong. Maybe this one goes over here. That one goes... We're losing it. Losing it bad. Up there? Nope. Actually, that might actually have been it. Actually, it might actually. Yeah. Good job, Ray, on your words there, buddy. That could be the right way. I don't remember. I really don't. This right here, this area is not right. That goes that way. And then this one comes down here, like that, right? This one should go around like that. Then I'm thinking this one goes around the water pump like so. This is how she goes. Yeah, that's how it's gonna go. So then this just right here is gonna go around AC compressor, and then we're good. Let's get tensioner tool out. 19mm socket. Yeah, here we go. The tensioner socket is way up top over here. You guys remember that from the first video. Let's just get that thing on there. That's tight. Okay. Sorry if you can't see, I'm fighting a little bit here. Yeah, there was no way this was gonna go together with that bigger pulley. Was not gonna happen, because it's all that I had to get that belt on the other pulley. But then they're gonna be like, well, you just get a longer belt. Okay, well, that's 70 bucks. So it cost me $70 to install their cheaper compressor. I don't think so. Anyways, it's on there. So I'm going to fetch some brake clean, and we're gonna get rid of all this nasty green schmoo stuff everywhere that's leaking all over the bottom of this car, because nobody likes green nasty leaking out of their Lotus. I require a trash can oil drain just to catch my driblets. Put that right there, give this thing a quick spray. We want to wash off all the green dye because it's ugly. It's failed air conditioner system dye. Give it a good hose down. Why am I downwind of this? I'm dumb. Is that green all over the axle shaft, or is that just the color shaft? Nah, that's just the shaft. We're good. Ow, it burns my face. It's all the way over here on the transmission. Nice and shiny. Oh no, I'm all out another. Ow! Alright, so while that thing's drip drying, let's let this down some. I'm going to reconnect that AC machine, and we're going to start a very lengthy vacuum on this. We're going to vacuum it all down, and then we can install our refrigerant charge. Be good right there. Roll the machine back over. And just like the first time, we're going in through the wheel well fender area. I wonder if I can manage this without taking the wheel off. Not a chance. Okay. And poof, the tire is gone. How about that? So going back in, let me pull those caps back off inside of our valves in there. Snapper on, that's the high side. Low side valve right here. I know it's dark in there and you guys can't see anything. It's your regret, that's all I'm trying to say. Going back in. Next. Vacuum. We're getting vacuuming like now. I don't want to save it. Nope. Need 30 minutes. Alright. Be back in 30 minutes when this thing's done pulling down. Low side's coming down. Right on. Alrighty, so we missed the beeps, but the vacuum has been completed. We're holding 29.9 inches mercury on the low side scale. Let's go ahead and give this a charge. There's no sticker for the refrigerant amount, but I checked up on the interwebs and it's asking for 0.55 kilograms. So I'm gonna assume that's I think 1.21 pounds of refrigerant. So we're gonna go 0, 1, 21 pounds on the, yeah, we can charge high side, why not? So let's go ahead and insert the charge, or install the charge rather. While that's going in, we're gonna let this down some. I'm gonna slide on into the cockpit there. We're gonna start the engine and put our eyeballs and everything to make sure we're all operating as designed. So let's go ahead and let her down. The charge is going in. I just heard the machine click over. So let's get this thing down near the ground. And we'll go ahead and climb in and fire it up. That should be good. How are we doing on charge? 0.8 pounds of refrigerant. Okay. Let's see. Careful. Oh, getting too close. There we go. All right, let's see what we got here. What we have. What do we have? Key in, power on. I need to clutch it. If I can, I can't reach that clutch. I'm not climbing all the way in. I need a stick. I need a pokey clutch stick. What do we have here? But I've got pry bar. Works every time. Always pry bar. Yeah, what do you guys think about that? Taking a pry bar to a Lotus. It's so bad. Ray, you so bad. Bad man. Okay. Oh no! Sorry guys. Work-related injury. Alright, we're clutched in. Transmission is in El Neutral. Clutch, and then right in front here, up a little ways, there's our little start button there. Starting the engine. Clutch her out. That's good. AC machine has just completed its refrigeration charge. It was beeping at us. Continue with hose equalize. We're gonna do hose compensate. AC's not running. Uh-oh. Oh. That's because I didn't turn it on. Recirc. I think I hear it. We got some pressure. We're building up pressure. Yep. 150, 160. And we're coming down on the low side, so we have refrigerant flow. 45 PSI here. Okay, let's let that ride for a minute. I'm gonna throw a thermometer in the dash vents just to see what kind of temps we end up with. Let's use this one. Mostly because it's the only one that's like still there. Well, it feels cool. Coolish. Yeah, alright. Windows up some. Let's get that side as well. 200 PSI to 220 and 39. I'll take that. That's doable. So here, let's hop in. Into this side here, put this window up. I'm gonna let this thing run and idle while I put together all the other components here, such as the wheel and the fender liner. Then we'll come back and take a look at those temperatures when we return. Yeah, this is all good here. See that jumpy valve? That's the Chinesium in action right there. See that? Tisk, tisk, tisk. Okay, one last quick check. We've done a hose compensate. The correct charge level's in. Low sides starting to fall a little bit. I can live with that 250. Let's get disconnected in here. Can't see. Ooh, hot. These valves get a little warm when you start transferring heat. It's our low side. High side right here. It's gonna make a pop. Cap. Low side cap next. All right, good to go. Let's get our push clip pin businesses in. You back in the hole there. Plastic screws, gotta love them. Come here. Cut. Redo. Yeah, see this this thing has to be smashed in so it fits in the hole. Then when you screw the plastic screw into it, it spreads that plastic out and creates like an outward pressure or whatever. There we go. Okay, good to go here. Let's throw the wheel on. We're ready to rock and roll. Hey, you hear that? The little electric fans up front are running. I feel hot air coming out. Intake side, exhaust side. Okay, pulled the wood out. Get the lift arms out of here. Let's go take this thing for a quick ride and see how she feels. One more wood. There we go. All right, let's climb back in this unit here. Time for our finalized test drive. You know, the work's not even done yet though, because I still have to put the little skid panel shield on the bottom. Oh man, this thing's tight. It's a tight squeeze to fit. Woo, good thing I don't get like hip cramps yet. Okay, so center vent, we're hanging out about 60 degrees on the Fahrenheit scale. Meh, it's okay. Get that closed up. Yeah, 60 is all right. I'd like to see a little bit cooler, but it is what it is. So let's go ahead and back her out of here. Get into reverse. I need a seatbelt here. Can't even reach around. I can't even reach myself around inside of this thing. There's zero space. Oh my. Okay. Do we have honks for safety? Nope. Hey, get out of the way. I'll run you over, whoever's back there. There, we have audible honks for safety. That should do it. All right, let's back this unit out. We're done. Let's go for a ride. That one's good. Cool. Ring, ring. Lauren.
Yeah.
Would you like to come for a ride with me in this nice? Have you? Come on in. Get in the auto. You gotta push the button. Push it. Yeah, you gotta push it, and then you can climb in.
Should I take my shoes off?
Okay. Hang on. Hey, wait. No, you don't have to do that. Move the trash can real quick, and then open that door all the way. Okay, now come in here, and then get your left leg in. Yeah, you're doing it right. Get your left leg in. There you go. And then just kind of come in and fall into the seat. Just fall in. Yeah, don't grab stuff here.
Oh.
There you go.
How do you get in here?
I fall in. You scuffed the dash. I saw you. Up. You're in trouble now.
I'll clean it.
Oh, there's the horn button. Look, I'm hitting here. There it is. Look, there it is.
Oh.
Found it.
It was hiding.
This is a very strange automobile.
I feel so low to the ground, like I'm hovering.
Yeah, we are. I hear some squeaky. I've never driven one of these on a public motorway before. This is interesting. I wonder how it handles.
You going after this one?
I think so.
All right, here we go.
Wow, this thing is weird.
I feel like I'm on the road.
Yeah, it's like a go-kart.
It's so weird.
This is totally a go-kart. That guy was looking at us from the bus out. I need to learn how to shift this car. It shifts weird. I mean, it's not weird, it's just real aggressive on the clutch. I gotta learn it.
It's bouncy.
Yeah, 0 suspension travel.
Go, go, go.
We're going, relax, relax. It's not a speed demon, it's a handling demon. It's for corners and chicanes and things like that. Hey, somebody had to flex themselves, I guess.
They're like, oh yeah.
I can smell his catalytic converters as he flew by. Cool. Well, AC is still AC, and we got 55 degrees out of it, so I guess that'll do. It is what it is. Yeah, there's that truck. Were you in a hurry? Oh, there he goes. He's in such a hurry.
Oh.
Illegal traffic maneuvers.
Ooh, we got him.
Man, too bad he didn't wreck right there. That'd be great. He's gonna do a U-turn. I'm gonna cut him off when I get the light over here. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna cut him off later on when he goes by. We're not gonna show that to the rest of you guys though. That's Florida man road rage right there. So that being said, we're gonna go ahead and close this video out right now. I will do such things as always by thanking you guys for watching this video. Let me know what you think about this car, this AC repair, and this Chinese compressor that I installed against my will in the comment sections down below. Do not forget to tap that like and subscribe button while you're down there. And most importantly, do not forget to have yourselves a fantastic day. See you guys later in a video, in a Lotus AC job, in a transmission. That guy's still sitting down there too.
I bet he's gonna turn around. He's embarrassed.
I don't care, he's stupid.